Welcome back to Step 6 of the Heart-Centered Parenting Roadmap. If you've made it this far, you've already begun the work of building stronger connections and calming the emotional storms in your home. But today, we have to tackle a reliable, predictable point of conflict in modern parenting: the daily battle over taking away the phone or the tablet. It usually follows the exact same script. It starts with the initial whining, escalates into desperate bargaining, and often ends in an explosive meltdown. When we hit that wall, we often default to dictator mode. We pull hard on our end of the rope, ripping the device away and issuing strict punishments. We enforce the rule, but we fracture our relationship with our child and build quiet resentment. The alternative is permissive mode. We get exhausted, we let go of the rope entirely, and we allow another hour of screen time. It buys peace for the afternoon, but it removes the digital boundaries our kids actually need to stay safe and balanced. We need a third option, a way to set firm limits on screens that builds mutual respect, rather than tearing down the connection we've worked so hard to establish. To find that third option, look at the fable of the Tightrope Walker. When stepping on the wire, their mindset is focused on maintaining equilibrium. If the walker becomes completely rigid, they fall. If they look down in absolute fear, they fall. Survival requires constant, active balance. For parents, walking the wire requires a dual focus. On one side of the scale, you have your firm rules and boundaries. But on the other side, you must keep your eye on your partner, your child, balancing the relationship. When those two sides are given equal weight, you reach a state of equilibrium. It proves that having strict rules and maintaining a warm relationship are not enemies, they are necessary counterweights. This state of balance is what we call the digital handshake, but it requires a specific approach. Boundaries can never be negotiated in the heat of a meltdown. You can't teach swimming to a person who is currently drowning. Instead, sit down during a calm, positive time, maybe on a Saturday morning over snacks. Pull out a piece of paper and tell them you are going to create a tech contract together. This must be a true negotiation. Ask your child for a fair daily screen time. Their request drops in on the high end, and your limit on the low end. From there, work backward to find a shared compromise. This collaborative process shifts your role from a feared dictator to a respected partner in your child's digital life. To make this contract work, there is one final essential rule: establishing a no-phone zone. Here is the catch: a handshake is a two-way street. If you declare the dinner table a no-phone zone, you as the parent must strictly follow that exact same rule. When adults share the burden of the rules, children begin to view the boundary as a shared family value rather than a top-down punishment. Which brings us to tonight's prayog, or experiment. I challenge you to hold a 5-minute family meeting this evening. Use those 5 minutes to establish just one shared no-phone zone in your house. Tell your kids about the rule and explicitly invite them to hold you accountable. Give them permission to point it out if they catch you checking your phone in that zone. Once these tech boundaries are in place, you'll likely discover you have much more quiet, face-to-face time with your children. But what do you do when you finally get that face-to-face time and your child looks visibly upset but refuses to talk to you? Click on the next video in the roadmap and we'll cover exactly how to open them up using Step 7, the mirroring technique.